Hello everyone, this is how to backflip. This one really works. It helped many people to learn backflip, and right now I'll give it to you. Backflip probably one of the most spectacular base tricks on your bike, but at the same time the most dangerous one because you're spinning upside down. But I want to tell you that it is pretty easy to backflip, and it's for sure not the hardest one. But anyway, I recommend you to find foam pit or airbag to learn it. I know there is people who learned it straight to wood, but it is extremely dangerous, and for sure I don't recommend you to try it. So let's get started. First of all, you need to visualize you doing backflip. This is really important thing, especially if you never flipped on anything. Really try to just visualize yourself on every position of your backflip. This is really important for you just to feel more comfortable when you're really trying, and your brain should be ready to be in this position upside down, because this is like a natural thing for you. And yes, visualization is really important, so give it some time. Try somehow to understand how you're gonna feel on every position in the backflip. For me, backflip feels like I'm smoothly starting pulling manual at the end of the lip, and then I'm trying to find with my eyes landing and my head tilted back, and it feels like I'm trying to ride on manual through the loop like this. So I'm pulling manual and doing it through the loop. So this is what I feel when I'm doing backflip, and if you never flipped anything, it might help you to visualize it. It's really important. So when you start doing it in real life, you'll be ready what to expect, and your brain will be ready to deal with it. Backflip includes 3 phases. First one, when your front wheel coming to the end of the lip, you start pulling back, your shoulders pulling back, your head going back. So in the first phase, you just start the rotation. Second phase is like blind phase, when you're already upside down, you can see pretty much nothing. You squeezed on the bike, you're pretty close to the bike and trying to find landing. So yeah, just you're in this position waiting for landing. This is the second phase. And third phase, when you finally can see landing, you finally can understand where your body at, and yeah, you're just watching the landing and pushing your bike there, and that's it, you land a backflip. So again, this is really important to understand and to visualize all 3 phases. Each of them is really important. So first one, second one, third one. So give it some time, really try to imagine yourself in all these phases. This is important. Now let's move on to practice. So we start our rotation at the end of the lip. It's really important to start rotation at the lip, not after, because after it's so hard and pretty much impossible to get rotation in the air. So you start pulling at the kicker when your front wheel pretty much at the end. So not too early and not late, right here. And right now we're finally ready for the foam pit. Make sure that there is enough foam, put as much foam as you can, so it's super safe. And then we can start. So with the first jumps, you should just land on your back wheel, just like this. And after we start adding some rotation, just step by step, a little bit more rotation. So at first you land on your back wheel, then you land on your butt, and then finally we should start landing on our back. So you like doing half backflip to foam pit, so make sure it is enough foam, and it's very important to stay on your bike every time you land. So every time hold your bike pretty hard and land only with your bike, and never throw it, because it's really dangerous, because bike can land on you and it will be not that good. So right now, slowly, step by step, you understand how to land on your back. So give it some time. You should be super comfortable with it, with this rotation. You should understand how it works. And actually, you're already doing half backflip. So right now, the scariest part. You already learned how to do half backflip, and all you need right now, and there is no other way, just pull harder and finish the rotation. It's really important to be close to your bike. Never throw your bike. This is dangerous. When you are with your bike, this is safe. So we are pulling harder, and your eyes should start trying to find landing. So just pulling harder. You already understood the physics of this rotation. This is the scariest part. You just pulling harder and you should land backflip. Just give it as much foam as you can so it's maximum safe. And yes, scariest part, but this is how you learn backflip. So right now you understood how to spin backflip to foam. Give it a lot of time. You should be maximum comfortable in this trick. Before we moving to Resi, it should be super consistent, like 10 out of 10 minimum. And you should be comfortable in every phase of backflip. And only then we can move to Resi. With Resi and real jumps, actually there is nothing too special. Same speed as in a foam pit actually. Right now, the only thing that's really important, just be super confident in yourself. And if you decide to try, make sure you're gonna give it 100%, because if you're gonna do it 50%, you're gonna land upside down. So again, nothing special here, just same as you do into foam pit, and you will be safe. Just be confident in yourself. And when you land your first backflip on a Resi or on a wood, you should do it 1,000 times, because this trick at the first like 100 times it's like really scary, and maybe only after 1,000 times you'll be comfortable with it. Now I want to give you 2 really useful tips to adjust your backflip. First, to adjust speed of your rotation. To slow down your rotation, you need to open up in the air and squeeze into your bike to make it quicker. Tip number 2, how to adjust distance of your jump. To jump farther on a leap, you should like sit on your bike, and center of your mass will go forward and jump will be farther. And if you need shorter jump, just go out of your bike at the lip, and the same thing happening, center of your mass going backwards, and your jump will be shorter. Alright guys, I hope it was helpful for you. You learned how to backflip. If you did, please let me know, and subscribe to this channel for more BMX content. Peace!